Hey everyone, due to the controversial nature of today's video, I would like to make a short disclaimer. I would like to say that this video is based entirely on my own beliefs, my own findings, and my own theories on the subject matter, and I am in no way trying to state them as fact. Everyone is entitled to their own beliefs and their own theories and their own methods, especially since the paranormal field is entirely experimental. Okay? And so, with that said, if you would like to express your own beliefs, or if you have a different opinion on the subject matter at all, feel free to post it down in the comments below. But please remember to be kind, and please do not judge others of their own beliefs or their own methods. Um, and with that said, let's get into the video. Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to the video, and I would just like to say to all of my new subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome. It makes me so happy that you guys are here. I love to watch this channel grow. It's been growing like crazy lately, and I thank you all for that with the bottom of my heart. I love it. I love it so much. So thank you for being here, and thank you for watching today. Now, as you can see by the title, today's subject matter is a controversial one. Today we will be talking about debunking orbs. Now, I say debunking orbs because I personally do not see orbs as paranormal. I haven't for a very long time. And so, what exactly is an orb? Well, an orb is defined as a spherical body or globe, and that's it. That's the full definition. And orbs come in four classifications, okay? The first and the most common is dust and dirt particles. Now, these are particles of dust and dirt, obviously, as I just stated, free floating in the atmosphere that appear to be either glowing or transparent due to camera light or camera flash shining on these particles, causing them to illuminate. Now, the second classification is also very common. Very common. It is bugs. Bugs can also show up as orbs due to the rapid fluttering of their wings and the camera light illuminating off of the body of these bugs, as well as the wings. And they can very easily be spotted because of the wings. A lot of times you can actually see the fluttering and the movement of the wings as they're flying around. Another classification is water droplets and mist and things like that in the atmosphere, such as rain or fog. Fog can appear as thousands and thousands of water droplets that look like orbs, and they are also illuminated by the light of your camera. And the fourth classification is these. Okay, these are a little bit different because I do feel that this type does have a certain place in the paranormal, because I feel that this type can be used by spirits as a way to manipulate objects or manifest or communicate or what have you. Um, and these are energy orbs, which are electromagnetic energy fields that are free floating in spherical form throughout the atmosphere. Now, what do we know about energy? Energy can neither be created nor destroyed, it can only be transformed. And so these orbs are energy from everything. Everything has an electromagnetic field. Everything has an energy field. Everything in the known universe has an energy field. So a lot of times, though, these energy fields are either too high or too low to be picked up by any sort of instrumentation. But everything has an energy field, including the human body. And so a lot of times this energy will break off and just float off into the atmosphere, and that's what we're catching. And now I don't doubt that spirits do use these particular orbs to manifest. I can totally see it. I can see how it could be used to be, drawn in and cause all sorts of things like communication, manifestations, object manipulation, just whatever. I mean, I'm sure that ghosts can use these particular orbs because they are in fact energy, and they are the type of energy that spirits need to do these things. And so yeah, I don't know. To me, I have yet to come across an orb that I could not debunk. I've been in the field now for a little over 20 plus years, 22 years in all, but I've had an interest in the paranormal for 30 years. And so I've come across a lot of orbs over the years, and there has not been a single one in my career that I've not been able to debunk. So it's really difficult for me to sit here and say that, yeah, orbs are definitely paranormal, orbs are ghosts and things like that, especially the ones that people claim to see faces in. To me, that is largely due to a phenomenon called pareidolia, also known as matrixing, as it's very widely called in the paranormal field. And what this is it's a phenomenon, it's a very natural phenomenon of the brain, where your brain takes abstract shapes or sounds or smells and tries to turn it into something familiar. Now, a very common example of this is when you're looking up in the clouds and you see shapes in the clouds after staring for a little while. And you'll start to see things like, for example, a fluffy bunny, or something like a sheep or a duck or whatever. This is largely due to the brain trying to make sense of an abstract shape. And it's also how your imagination works. So yeah, it's it's a very neat phenomenon, I would think. That I feel it is anyway. But yeah, it's largely due to that. What it is you're looking at this orb and you're seeing these abstract shapes, whether caused by the energy field inside of the orb or just the makeup of the orb itself. And you're looking at these shapes and your brain is trying to make sense of it, and voila, you have a face. So yeah, it's really really difficult for me to find those authentic. Now again, this is just my opinion. I'm not stating it as fact in any way, but in my opinion, they're just not paranormal. They are not beings in any way. A lot of them do seem to have intelligent flight patterns, but those are the ones that I view as bugs, because a lot of times bugs do have intelligent flight patterns. You know, they do fly around intelligently. And so yeah, I view those as insects most definitely. Um, but the dust and dirt particles are definitely the ones I see most common. Those are generally caught anywhere outside where there's plenty of dirt. I've also seen them inside of buildings. A lot of times this is due to a building being old and there's a lot of dust in the air. And of course the bugs are everywhere. So you're gonna get those. You're gonna get those. Even the ones that are tiny, the little tiny orbs that look like the head of a pin. They're very, very tiny, and they just zip around. They're very bright. Those, I believe, are gnats, in my opinion. They appear to be gnats. They fly like gnats. They're very, very bright, though. Very bright. But that's the camera light illuminating off of the net, in my opinion. That's how I view it. And water droplets, you'll catch those pretty much anywhere where there's fog, or maybe it's beginning to rain, or there's snow on the ground. A lot of times when the wind blows in the wintertime, it'll kick up snow, and snow will float through the air, and it will cause that little spherical thing as well. So yeah, that's my view on orbs. And I know they've been a part of the paranormal field for a long, long time, and there are a lot of people out there who do view them as being spirits or beings of some sort. And they, you know, some may very well could be, but I have yet to see any evidence of that. Now, I am in no way disclaiming any of that, but in my opinion, I just have yet to see any of that. I don't know if I can sit here and say that any of that exists. But I'm not gonna sit here and say that it doesn't. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you'd like to leave a comment, make it down below in the comments. And let me know what you think and what you feel about orbs. But please remember to be kind Be respectful of others. Do not judge them for their own opinions. And I will catch you all in the next video. All right, I will talk to you later.